Hey, how's it going? So in this video, I wanted to share the deck that got me to Infinite this season. Not just this season, but for the past 2 or 3 seasons actually. It's an old school Pixie Infinite deck that I found on Untapped, but I wasn't seeing a lot of people playing it, even though it had some pretty good numbers. So a few seasons ago, I decided to give it a shot and see if I can make it through the grindy 90s, as I like to call it, to Infinite, which I did pretty quickly. And ever since then, it's been one of my comfort decks. So I do tend to use it a lot. I'll use it for missions and things like that if I can. The whole idea, of course, is to use Pixie to shuffle the cost of your larger cards with the smaller ones. Then you're going to use Surge to reduce the cost, usually skipping turn 5 and activating Warlock to reduce the cost even more. Then on turn 6, or the final turn, whenever that is, 6 or 7, you're going to just explode with a whole bunch of power. So when it works really good, and it is a powerhouse for sure. The deck is not afraid of much. It does sometimes struggle against zombie galactite lists, just because it has trouble keeping up with all the power if they get all their pieces aligned, which against me, that usually does happen. If you see Mobius and Mobius, just leave. That's an instant retreat, at least for me, so I don't even mess with it. It does lack tech cards too. But usually you don't need any kind of tech cards because you're overpowering most other decks. So it's a really solid deck, and you can steal a ton of cubes with it. As far as the cards go, we have Majestic Wingbeat, which will give the leftmost card in your hand plus 2 power. If that card costs 5 or more, it reduces the cost by 1. It's a great spell, and you can kind of throw that out there, hopefully hitting an Infinite or even a Taskmaster. Sometimes War Machine, which is not bad either. And then we have Sunspot, who will absorb any unspent energy, which, like I said, we're usually skipping turn 5, so Sunspot's great to pick up that energy. Nico is a great utility card. I've said that in other videos. You can get a little bit of tech from her, usually the changing of the locations, which is not bad. And then we have Surge, who will get the top card of your deck, -1 cost and +1 power. After you play this card, it will chain and keep going, so you can get some power reduction there as well. And then of course Pixie will shuffle the cost of all the cards in your deck that started there. And then Warlock, when you activate him, for each unspent energy, you give a card in your hand -1, which is really nice. And then you're going to have extra energy with Luna Snow. Even though you're going to share that energy, it's still not too bad. So we also have Shuri, who is one of the MVPs. She'll double the power of the next card you play at this location, which you can sometimes fake people out by playing Shuri on 4, skipping 5. They assume that you're gonna play something there, and they play Shang-Chi or something. So great card. And then of course we have War Machine. So after you play this card, it's ongoing. You can play cards anywhere, it doesn't matter. And then Taskmaster, who on reveal will copy the power of the last card played. So if you can somehow get a Shuri Infinite into Taskmaster, you're going to have 240 power cards on the board. And then She-Hulk, she costs less, 1 less for each unspent energy. So if we're skipping 5 and we have Luna Snow on the board, She-Hulk's usually free. Then finally the Infinite, 620. If you play the card last turn, you can't play this card unless you have War Machine down. Then you could play it on 6. It's a 620, but these days we're seeing a lot of bigger cards than this. So I'm in the camp of Super Tech God, who says buff Infinite, and I agree. So that's pretty much the list. Give it a shot, see how you like it. Let me know how you do with it if you decide to play it. It's a lot of fun, and like I said, when it goes off big. You get a lot of power, steal a lot of cubes. So yeah, so that's it. And As always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and happy snapping.
Can you understand me? Victory! What a game!
Enough said, bub.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Enough said, bub.
Hello! 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 Can you understand me?
Victory.